Namaste, yogis, and welcome to Cloud Show Yoga on YouTube. My name is Erin, and I will be your guide for practice today. Just a reminder, as always, that everything I offer is just a suggestion. Please move in a way that feels good in your body, and be sure that if anything is at all painful, that you listen to your body and back off from the pose. That being said, grab your mat if you don't have it out yet. You might wish to have a pair of blocks for practice today, perhaps something to sit on, but the props are optional. When you've got everything ready, join me on your mat and we'll start today with a mudra, Hridaya mudra, which will take our index finger towards the base of our thumb, and then the thumb will meet the middle and the ring finger, and the pinky will be long. We'll take that on both hands and let it rest, palms facing up on the knees. Go ahead and either soften the gaze or let the eyelids drip gently to close. Just settling into the space together. Starting to notice the breath as it moves in and out. Maybe taking what are your first conscious breaths of the day. Today we're going to focus on empathy. And in yoga, we always say our practice on the mat is to make us better humans when we go off the mat and into the world. And I believe that empathy is one of those little everyday magic things that we have as humans. Empathy can change the world. And if we cultivate that here on our mats and cultivate empathy for ourselves, I believe we'll be even better set up to share that off the mat in the world. Brené Brown, who I just love, says empathy is simply listening, holding space, withholding judgment, emotionally connecting, and communicating that incredibly healing message of you're not alone. She also says self-kindness is self-empathy. I think sometimes it's easy to feel empathetic towards others, and we don't always make that same effort or find the same ease to feel empathetic towards ourselves. So as we move and breathe today, I invite you to set an intention that is to feel that self-empathy, to really connect with what it means to listen and hold space and withhold judgment and emotionally connect to yourself. And once we have cultivated that, we can share it. So taking a few deep 3-part breaths here together to really let that sink in. We'll inhale deep into the belly, the ribs, the chest, and exhale chest, ribs, belly. Pausing on empty. Inhaling belly, ribs, chest. Exhale chest, ribs, belly. One more in your own time. When you reach the exhale, you can find a normal rhythm of breath, tapping into that ujjayi wave-like sound if that's in your practice. Bringing palms towards heart center, dipping the chin slightly towards the fingertips, and take a moment here to place that intention gently between your palms and your mind's eye and in your heart. Either with eyes staying shut or gently opening them. Inhale, reach the palms to the sky. Exhale, twisting to the right, left palm comes to right knee. gentle spinal twist. Inhale, length. Exhale, deepen. Inhale, length. Exhale, deepen. Back to center. Inhale, arms reach. Exhale, second side, right hand to the left knee, twisting towards the left. Inhale, length. Exhale, deepen. Inhale. Exhale. One more inhale, finding length, sit bone to crown. Exhale, twist a little deeper. Inhale, back towards center, arms overhead. Exhale, crossing right arm over left. Reach the hands for the tops of the thighs. And exhaling, pulling against the thighs, really doming the back, finding a cat spine. Maybe finding the bandhas here as well. Inhale, arms sweep behind, fingertips press, chest puffs up, cow variation. Exhale, swimming the arms left, crosses in front this time. Puff up the back. And inhale, arms swing, fingertips press, cow. Exhale back to center, and just a few little circles here of the hips. Whatever feels good, stirring the pot a little. Maybe you find a sticky spot and pause there. Maybe even finding that stretch a little bit up into the neck. When you feel satisfied with those, we'll meet in a tabletop facing the front of your mat, removing anything you are sitting on, setting it off to the side. And here we'll just take several rounds, inhaling into our cat and exhaling into our cow, and using it to explore opening in the wrists as well. So I encourage each time you dip into your cow pose to change the position. So my fingers walked out to the side for the second round, and maybe you're rocking and swaying, and then the fingertips might face the knees, belly drops, chest lifts. Inhale. Exhale, maybe letting weight come up and into the palms a little bit more, letting them face in towards each other, they being the fingertips, belly drops. Exhale, dome, cat spine, maybe some circles here. Taking your time, exploring a position that feels like it wants a little more time, perhaps flipping, putting the backs of the palms on the mat gently, maybe not putting as much weight into the hands in this position, but finding a good stretch here. Spending time in whichever of the variations connects most with where your body's at right now. Cultivating right away that empathy, that holding of space without judgment for yourself. Finishing up whatever positions you're finding for these cat-cows. And we'll meet in a downward facing dog, taking your time, pressing up whenever you feel ready. Our first down dog of practice, so go ahead and walk, pedal out through the feet. Bending one leg and then the other, maybe finding stillness, whatever your body is calling for. Being sure to root into the palms, index and thumb finger pressing evenly into the mat. Ribs drawing in, heels drip down, hips lift high. Knowing if it's not your deepest down dog, that's okay. We'll revisit the pose many times. One more inhale here. Exhale, soften. We're going to take a slow walk to the mat. I invite you to take a step either foot, plant that foot flat, bend into the ball of the back foot and lean the weight back a little bit. And then take another small step, second foot flat, back foot to the ball of the foot and lean back, finding a little stretch in both the back foot arch and the whole back side of the front leg. Again, another little step. Just slowly observing, waking up the body, maybe coming to fingertips as you get closer to the top of the mat. Maybe the leg that's stepping straight doesn't come all the way straight, and that's all right. When you find yourself at the top, go ahead and ragdoll, maybe holding opposite elbows, maybe a really generous bend in the knees. We swing slightly side to side. When you feel ready, release whatever grip you have on the arms, slowly and gently with a long inhale, rolling up the spine, tail, mid-back, shoulders, and finally neck lands on top of spine, and we find our Tadasana. Palms coming into heart center, maybe the eyes closed, inhaling deep into that intention. Exhale, let it deepen. Inhale, arms lift, gaze lifts. And exhale, right arm on top. We're giving ourselves a hug, doming the back, really lifting in the belly, maybe engaging the bandhas. Inhale, arms back to the sky, slight back bend. Exhale, swan dive, forward fold. On the long inhale, long spine and right foot steps back, low lunge. Heart lifts. Exhale, hips go back. Left foot lifts, toes lift. We find a stretch. We're going to wave through this just to open up the legs more. Inhale, chest lifts, low lunge. Exhale, runner stretch, hips back. One more time. Inhale, forward, low lunge. Exhale, hips back. Finding the stretch. Inhale, forward, low lunge. Exhale, this time we're going to stay. Inhale, maybe bringing hands up to the front knee if that feels all right. Letting the hips drip down towards the mat. Maybe finding a slight push into that front knee, arching slightly into the back, really opening up the psoas. One more inhale. Exhale, palms plant. Left foot comes back to meet right, and we lower chest and chin to the mat. Inhale up, baby cobra. And exhale through bent knees, downward facing dog. Couple of breaths here. Maybe finding stillness, or maybe still walking through the dog. Maybe shaking the head to loosen the tension in the neck. On your next inhale, looking forward, right foot steps, low lunge. Exhale, left foot lifts, curls, and maybe taps nose on its way to meet the right foot, forward fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive. And exhale, palms to center at the heart. Second side, inhale, arms up, reach up. Exhale, left arm on top. Give yourself a hug. Really round the back. Engage the belly. Inhale, arms lift, maybe back bend. And exhale, swan dive, fold in deep. On your long inhale, long spine, left foot steps. Low lunge, left knees down. Exhale, hips go back, right toes lift. Inhale, low lunge, chest lifts. Exhale, ride the wave back, right toes lift. Inhale, one more time, waving forward, chest lifts. Exhale, back, toe lifts. Inhale, forward. And exhale, we settle, staying in our low lunge. If it felt all right, maybe you bring hands up to the front knee. Maybe you push slightly into the hands, finding even more length. Deep stretch in the front left psoas. One more inhale. Exhale, palms plant. Right knee meets left, lowering chest and chin. Inhale up, baby cobra. Exhale through bent knees, downward facing dog. Long inhale. Long exhale. Inhale, looking forward, left foot steps, slow lunge. Exhale, right foot comes up, maybe taps the nose as it meets the left foot at the top of the mat, forward fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive. And exhale, palms to heart center. Second round, moving on, adding on. Inhale, reach up, palms up. Exhale, give yourself a hug, right arm on top. Inhale, arms up, reach up, slight back bend. Exhale, diving swan dive, forward fold. Inhale, right foot steps, low lunge, chest lifts. Exhale, settling into the low lunge, the knee is up this time. Inhale, up to high lunge. Exhale, settle. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, one more time here, maybe slight back bend. And exhale, fingertips sweep down, touch the mat. Staying in the lunge, inhale, long spine. And exhale, straightening legs here, letting the hips come back and the chest dip down, folding in. Inhale, wave forward, chest lift, slow lunge. Exhale, pulling back, maybe front toes lift. One more time, inhale, waving forward. Exhale, back hips lift. Inhale, forward, low lunge. And exhale, chaturanga or your flow. Inhale, your back bend. Exhale, hips up and back, downward facing dog. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. Looking forward, right foot steps. Exhale, left knee maybe touches nose and joins the right forward fold. Inhale up, reverse swan dive. Exhale, palms to heart center. Second side, inhale, arms up. Exhale, left arm on top, give yourself a hug. Dome the back, stretch the shoulder blades. Inhale, arms up, reach up, maybe slight back bend. Exhale, folding in deep. Inhale, long spine, left foot steps. And exhale, squaring up, steadying the foundation. Inhale, arms reach up, high lunge. Exhale, settle. Inhale. Exhale. One more inhale, maybe slight back bend. And exhale, palms come down to the mat. Inhale, long spine. Exhale, hips back, maybe front toes lift. Inhale, bending front knee, lifting chest. Exhale, hips go back. One more wave, rolling forward, chest lifts. Exhale, bring it back, stretch. Inhale, wave forward. Plant palms, exhale, flow. Chaturanga to up dog, maybe knees, chest, chin, maybe baby cobra. Listening, holding space for yourself and what your body needs. Self-kindness, self-empathy, permeating every move. One more inhale here. Exhale. Looking forward, left foot steps, long inhale. Exhale, right comes to join, maybe grazes nose, belly tucks, forward fold. Inhale up, reverse swan dive. And exhale, palms to heart center. Take a cleansing breath here. Reconnecting to your intention. Exhale deep. Moving on, inhale, arms reach. Exhale, forward fold. This time, perhaps wrapping the arms behind the legs, giving yourself a hug in your forward fold. Inhale, long spine, right foot steps, straight up to high lunge. And exhale, right knee comes to tap the mat if possible. Inhale, straighten just the back knee, still in the high lunge. Exhale, let the knee dip. Inhale, straighten back knee. Exhale, one more dip. Inhale, straightening into the lunge. And exhale, tipping back towards the extension, perhaps with the arms flying back by the hips. Inhale, bending front knee, sweeping arms high into the lunge. You're welcome to put the fingertips down for the sequence, but perhaps trying a slow, controlled sweep, pressing to the front big toe, finding the stretch with the arms back flying behind you. One more time, inhale, sweeping arms, chest lifts. Exhale, arms sweep, straightening front leg, and holding here, either with arms flying behind you, or maybe you bring fingertips to the mat. Scissoring the inner thighs towards each other. The fingertips are up, hands are up, find fingertips on the mat. Inhale, long spine. Exhale, fold in deep. Inhale, long spine. Exhale, we pivot the feet to face the side of the mat for Prasarita. Inhale, long spine, flat back. And exhale, fold in deep. We will return to this shape, so I invite you in this first round to hold off on inverting. We'll have an option to do that coming up here soon. Maybe you're holding the heels, wrapping the arms around the calves. Maybe using palms on the mat to pull the torso through. Maybe wagging hips side to side. Whatever feels like self-kindness and self-empathy in this pose for you today. One more breath here. Hips lift. Exhale, head drips toward the mat. Inhale, we pivot, low lunge to the back of the mat. Chest lifts. And exhale, we flow. Inhale, chest up, your back bend. And exhale, hips up and back, downward facing dog. Cleansing inhale. And exhale. Looking forward, left foot steps. Right foot curls into nose to meet it. That's my left, curls into nose, forward fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive, arms reach. Exhale, pull something good down towards your heart. Second side, inhale, arms reach. Exhale, hinging at the hips, forward fold, wrapping the arms around yourself, giving yourself a hug. Long inhale, left foot steps, arms reach up, high lunge. And exhale, left knee dips towards the mat, any amount. Inhale, straighten back leg. Inhale, bend knee towards the mat. Inhale, straighten back leg. Exhale, let it drip. One more time, inhale, straighten, maybe slight back bend. And exhale, we sweep the arms, we straighten the front right leg, any amount. Maybe the arms fly back by the hips, maybe the fingertips come down. Arms sweep, inhale, bending front knee back to the lunge. And exhale, slow with control, sweeping arms, straightening front leg, maybe wiggling and wobbling like me, gauging all those muscles. Inhale, sweep, arms up. Final time, exhale, arms back by hips, superwoman, superman, super person. Chest flying over the front leg, or maybe fingertips come down. One more breath. Exhale, everyone, fingertips down, folding in deep. Inhale, long spine. Exhale, pivot, side of the mat, Prasarita. We'll inhale together, long spine. And exhale, folding in deep.
This time, maybe setting up for headstand if that's in your practice. If it's not, perhaps just staying in the prasarita as before, or maybe taking a variation. You have time if you'd like to do separate legs, stretching, walking your torso to the right and then the left leg. If you're inverting, are you breathing? Can your shoulders come away from the ears? If you're doing separate leg stretching, go to the second side. If you are inverted, begin to make your way down slowly with care. Feet find the mat. We all inhale to a long spine, flat back. Exhale, pivot to the front of the mat, low lunge. Inhale back to plank. And we're holding here, exhale. Firing up the core, inhale. Exhale, holding plank. One more, inhale. Exhale. I'm gonna add some knee taps. Inhale, knees drip simultaneously towards the mat. Exhale, straighten both. Inhale, dip. Exhale, straighten. Two more, inhale, dip. Exhale, straighten. Inhale, dip, hi puppy. Exhale, straighten, go see your dad. Inhale, dip. Exhale, straighten. Inhale, hips up and back. Downward facing dog. Cleansing breath, inhale. Exhale. Looking forward, inhale, left foot steps. Exhale, right foot comes to meet it, knee to nose. Forward fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive, arms overhead. Exhale, palms to heart center. Second round, moving on, adding on. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, swan dive, forward fold. Give yourself a hug. Long inhale, right foot steps, arms sweep up, high lunge. Exhale, right knee bends towards the mat, any amount. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, dip. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, dip. Inhale, straighten, slight back bend. And exhale, this time we're gonna launch into warrior three. Maybe arms stay overhead, or maybe you have something in the way and they come back by your hips. Squaring the hips, toes pointing towards the ground on the back right leg. Reaching through the arms wherever they are in space. One more inhale, long spine. Exhale, gently, right foot returns to the mat. Inhale, arms sweep back, bend. Exhale, palms to the mat, right knee drops. We'll inhale, left arm swims around. And we'll find the quad stretch. So left hand coming to the pinky edge of the right foot. Taking the variation that will serve you best today, maybe going down to your elbow. Maybe you grab a strap to elongate your arm and put it around the foot. Wherever you are, kicking the foot gently into the hand to help spin the heart open towards the sky. One more inhale. Exhale, soften. Inhale, release the foot. Arm comes forward and down. We come once again to prasarita in the center. Again, we'll have the opportunity on the return to invert. So maybe this time, letting the palms reach through the legs and pulling the torso, doming the back through the legs. Taking whatever variation is calling you. One more round of breath. Exhale. Inhale, low lunge to the back of the mat, planting the left palm, and exhale, sweeping right leg on top of left, finding side plank, holding here. Rooting into the left hand. Inhale, hips dip just a little bit, and exhale, push them back up towards the sky. Little oblique dips. Inhale, dip. Exhale, push, reach. Inhale, dip. Exhale, extend. Inhale, dip. Last one. Exhale, hips up. Inhale, right palm to the mat and flow. Exhale, meeting in downward facing dog. Cleansing inhale. And exhale. Looking forward, stepping forward, right foot, inhale. Left foot comes to meet, maybe grazing the nose on the way, doming through the back, folding deep. Inhale, reverse swan dive. Exhale, palms pull to heart center. Second side, inhale, arms reach, maybe back bend. Exhale, forward fold, give yourself a hug. Inhale, long left foot back, arms reach, high lunge. Exhale, left knee dips. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, left knee dips. Inhale, left knee straightens, low lunge. Last one, exhale, dip. Inhale, straighten, maybe slight back bend. And exhale, this time we launch into our warrior three. Maybe arms stay overhead or maybe they come back by the hips. Spoiler alert, we'll see this posture one more time and you can try the deeper expression perhaps then. Rotating all the 5 back toes of the left leg to face the mat. Finding length from crown to heel. One more breath. Gentle exhale back. Left foot into the lunge. Inhale, heart to the sky. And exhale, fingertips down, left knee down. Low lunge. Inhale, sweeping right arm for the pinky edge of the left foot. Finding the quad stretch. Taking this to a variation that serves you on this side. Breathing deep, coming back to the breath. Reconnecting to that space of non-judgment and self-empathy. Exhale, deepen. Inhale, release the foot, right arm back up overhead. And we exhale, straighten the left leg, pivot to the side, prasarita. Inhale, long spine, flat back. Exhale, fold in deep. And second opportunity, if you'd like to invert, take it now. Again, if headstand is not in your practice, take a version of prasarita that serves you. Maybe you interlace the fingers behind the back this time and let the fist drip overhead. Maybe you give yourself a hug and sway the torso gently side to side. Wherever you are, be there because it's serving you in this beautiful space you are holding for yourself. If you're inverted, gently bring the feet slowly back to the earth. Maybe the heels can land before the toes one day. Inhale, everyone, long spine, flat back. Exhale, rotate to the front of the mat, planting the right palm. And inhale, left foot sweeps. We find ourselves in side plank with the right palm planted. Inhale, steady here. Exhale. We'll take those dips again. Inhale, dipping the obliques just a bit towards the mat. Exhale, squeeze them back up towards the sky. Inhale, they dip. Exhale, lift. 3 more. Inhale, dip. Exhale, lift. Shoulder blade really back down into its socket. Inhale, dip. Exhale, lift. full engagement of the arm. Inhale, dip. Last one, exhale, lift. Left arm up and over, finding the mat and flow. Inhale, chest up, back bend. Exhale, hips up and back. Downward facing dog. Cleansing inhale. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, looking forward, left foot steps. Right foot meets it, maybe grazing nose. Forward fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive, arms up overhead. Exhale, palms pull the heart center. One more round, we'll play a little further. Inhale, arms reach, maybe slight back bend. Exhale, hinging at the hips, forward fold, give yourself a hug. Inhale with one long step, right foot back, arms sweep up, high lunge. And exhale right away, body comes on the angle over the front thigh. Hovering the torso over the leg and holding here. Maybe embracing a slight tremor, a slight shake in that front left quad. Really engaging the back right quad up towards the sky. One more breath here. And exhale, we launch into warrior three. Inhale, steadying there. Maybe this time the arms are overhead. Maybe they're back by your hips. Maybe they're on blocks. 2 blocks. Supported warrior three is a great place to work as well. One more inhale. Exhale, toes drop. Arms sweep, back bend. Exhale, fingertips down, straighten front leg. And we're going to play with fallen flamingo. So from here, you'll want to extend both your arms and rotate so the fingertips face the back of the mat. Now, having a really deep fold is helpful. Having long arms is helpful. You could put your fingertips on blocks. If you're here with me thus far, you might want to hop your back toes in a little bit. We've been doming through the spine. We'll really need that action here. Scooping of the belly, Ula Bandha. And if you're able, get light on those back right toes. Pushing into fingertips, pushing into front big toe, and bring that right knee into your nose. Holding here, fallen flamingo. Breathing, one more breath. Exhale, let it go. Back to the low lunge, chest lifts. And exhale, this time rotate the hips, finding our skandasana. We'll revisit the shape on the return, so maybe you use fingertips for support this round. Listening to your body. Your next inhale, using fingertips or not, we'll spider crawl our way towards the right leg, skandasana towards the back. Again, maybe fingertips are down, maybe they're at heart center, maybe you're all the way in the bind, whatever it is that your body is calling for today. Left toes facing towards the sky. Chest proud. Final exhale. Inhale, rotate towards the back of the mat. Exhale, planting left palm. We're going to side plank this time, maybe taking peace fingers around right big toe and bringing the leg with you. Inhale, leg sweeps up to the sky, pushing firmly into a left hand, left foot. Whichever version of side plank is serving you best today. Buoyant, light, inhale. Exhale, gentle release. Bring those toes behind you, hips up, wild thing. Exhale, soften. Inhale, finding length. Exhale, deepen. One more, inhale. Exhale, right hand down, spinning the torso, going for the flow, maybe one leg, chaturanga. Upward facing dog. And downward facing dog. Inhale deep. Exhale, let something go. Inhale, looking forward, right foot steps, chest lifts. Exhale, left knee curls towards nose, steps towards right, forward fold. Inhale, arm sweep, reverse swan dive. Exhale, palms to heart center. One more round, moving with that self empathy intention. Inhale, palms reach, maybe slight back bend. Exhale, forward fold, giving yourself a hug. Inhale, long step, left leg back, arms reach, high lunge. And exhale, body down over the thigh on the diagonal. Keeping weight even between front and back foot, rooting into the ball of the back left foot. All four corners of the front foot. Long neck. One more inhale here. Exhale, spring load. And launch into warrior three. Inhale. Exhale, settle. Inhale, squaring hips, reaching long. Exhale. One more breath. Can you grow longer? Exhale gently with control. Left foot back to the mat. Inhale, back bend. Exhale, fingertips to the mat. Straighten front right leg. Fold deep. All right, we'll play with flamingo one more time. So fingertips reach back and face the back of the mat. Using that lift there, maybe hopping the left foot in a little closer, pushing, rooting into hands and front toe, curling the spine. Maybe those left toes get light and you can bring that knee in towards the nose. Don't forget to breathe. Try not to grip. One more breath. Exhale, let it go. Low lunge, chest lifts. Exhale, let the hips open. Skandasana again. Maybe palms to heart center this time. Maybe arms fly away. Maybe bind whatever feels good in your body. Keeping all four corners of the right foot on the mat. One more inhale. And exhale, switching sides, maybe using hands, maybe not. And maybe noticing one side is not the same as the other, and that's okay. Without judgment, with much empathy. Inhale, rotating hips, fingers to the mat, low lunge. Exhale, planting right palm, peace fingers around left big toe or not. We'll all take side plank, maybe bringing the foot width. Inhale, leg sweeps. And exhale, settling into the shape. Inhale. Exhale, one more breath. Reaching, growing long. Inhale. Exhale with control. Release the toe if you have it. Wild thing, hips to the sky. Heart blossoms open. Inhale. Exhale. One more inhale. Hips lift, buoyant. Exhale, left hand returns to the mat. Maybe a one-legged chaturanga. Inhale, heart lifts. Exhale, hips up and back. Downward facing dog. Inhale. Exhale, let something go. Inhale, looking forward, left foot steps. Exhale, right comes through, maybe touches the nose. Steps, fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive. And exhale, palms to heart center. Inhale deep, long and sweet. Say goodbye to that standing sequence. We'll take our balance posture next, perhaps coming a little more towards the center of your mat. Root stand firmly into the left foot and inhale, right knee up. Interlacing fingers in front of the shin and pulling the knee in towards the chest. Standing tall, long spine. We're moving from here into standing forehead to knee. Please stop at any point along the way. Even just staying here is a great balance posture. If you're coming along, release the grip and take your hands to the bottom of the foot, interlacing them there, all the way to the webbing. Letting the spine dome down so that the thigh is parallel to the mat. Then inhale, kicking the foot forward, coming into that straight right leg, really straight and strong left standing leg, letting then the elbows bend if the leg is straight down towards the calf. And if you feel steady there, kicking still through the front foot, doming the spine and letting the forehead come towards the knee. Embracing the shakes, engaging the left quad. To come out, reverse the same way, head lifts, knee bends, release the grip, right foot down, roll up, and sigh, a happy sigh that we only have 2 legs. Second side, weight comes into the left foot. Inhale, left knee up. Bring the interlace around the front of the knee, the shin, and pull that knee in. You don't have to do anything particular with that foot in this exact moment. Working with the arms and the hip crease and the strong standing right leg. If you're coming with on this side, release the hold, rolling, curling down, and interlace the fingers under the sole of the foot, bringing the body and the thigh down parallel to the mat. Inhale, kicking that foot forward, chest lifts, long spine. Exhale, letting the elbows come in and down. If you're steady there, maybe dropping the gaze, really still continuing to kick through the front left leg. Maybe forehead finds the knee. Reverse the same way. Bend the knee. Release the grip. Roll to stand. Inhale. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, standing on left foot. Right knee reaches, arms reach. We'll find our eagle pose. So exhale, single or double wrap the right leg over the left. Swing the right arm under the left. Single or double wrap there. Sitting deep. Elbows reaching forward and away. Hips sitting low back behind you. If you'd like to join me, we can find our sleeping eagle, curling, doming the back, letting the elbows come in front of the knees. Maybe the face comes to rest in the forearms. Embracing the wiggles of all those muscles supporting us in this balance. Hugging the arms and the legs towards each other. If you curl down, reverse, lift the head, lift the arms. Exhale, an eagle. Inhale, unfurl, knee lifts, arms lift. And exhale, foot returns to the mat. Second side right away, inhale, standing on the right, left knee lifts, arms lift. Exhale, left knee wraps once or twice, left arm under once or twice, and sit deep. If the double wrap in the arms doesn't feel good, you can always go for the hug, which fits our theme very well. Sitting deep. Inhale, elbows away. And if you'd like, exhale, curling in. Hugging those legs towards each other, letting the shoulder blades come apart, and maybe the forehead drips into the forearms. Coming out, lifting gaze, lifting arms and torso. Exhale, an eagle. Inhale, arm sweep, knee lifts. Exhale, foot to the mat. Inhale, arms reach. Exhale, final swan dive of the class. If you'd like to take an arm balance, you can take a crow here. We're going to all meet eventually on our bellies. So if you're taking crow to flow, just a couple breaths in crow. If you're skipping the arm balance, we'll meet you on our bellies. Maybe you flow, maybe you don't. Moving still with that self-kindness, self-empathy. Maybe jumping back if you're in crow. Maybe taking the up dog and returning straight to the belly. Right away, pressing the forehead gently into the mat. Let's bring the arms long under the body, palms face down, pinkies come to touch. Forehead, mouth is to the mat. We're going into locust pose, so zip up the tail, the legs strong together. And inhale, pushing into palms, lifting the legs any amount off the mat. Breathing. Short breaths, perhaps. Couple more. Inhale, lifting the legs. One more lift. Exhale, let them go. Release the arms from under the body and turn one ear towards the mat. Breathing deep, let that go. Inhale, return the forehead to the mat, bend the knees, take the feet from the outsides. We're taking one round of bow pose. Inhale, kick into hands, lifting chest, lifting toes, any amount. And only one round of bow, so go to the place that serves you today. Maybe that's rocking up onto the thighs. Let it feel spacious if possible. Heart bursting open. One more inhale. Exhale, let it go. Opposite ear to the mat. One more inhale. Feeling the heartbeat against the earth. Inhale, palms press near the ribs. Coming up through table. Crossing the ankles, swinging the legs through, and right away setting up for a reverse table. So planting feet, fingertips slightly behind the hips, face in the front of the mat. And inhale, hips press up towards the sky. Maybe the head dips back if that feels all right on your neck. Holding here. Maybe finding a nice stretch through the arms. Hips pressing, lifting away from the earth. Inhale. On the exhale, swinging the hips back through the arms, coming to the heels and hovering if possible. Here again, blocks might be helpful under the hands if you have shorter arms. Curling spine. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, rocking through this a few times. So hips press high, reverse table. Exhale, hips sweep through. Two more. Inhale, hips sweep high. Exhale, hips sweep through. One more. Inhale, hips sweep high. Exhale, pull them through. Let the bum come down. Just a breath, flip the palms, stretch the wrists. Exhale. We'll take one round of inclined flame, setting up the hands again, setting up the feet, sitting tall. Inhale, feet reach, maybe full soles, press to the mat, chest lifts, long line. Woo, maybe your mat's sliding like mine. Inhale. One more. Exhale, hips return to the earth and maybe scooching back on your mat a bit. Inhale, arms high overhead and exhale, long forward fold. Stick variation where we'll give ourselves a hug one more time, pushing into the heels to lift the knees, letting the arms come underneath, wrapping into that hug. This takes the stretch a little bit more into the low back, takes it out slightly of the hamstrings. Really holding yourself, connecting to your body here, thanking it for everything that it does. Holding that space without judgment for yourself. Space that's sometimes easier to cultivate for others. One more inhale. Exhale, soften. Inhale, pushing into the heels to lift the legs, release the arms, and one exhale into a normal forward fold. Inhale, long spine looking up, sitting up. And exhale, you might need to scoot your hips forward a little bit. We'll take a slow roll down onto our backs. Right away, bringing the right knee with us into our chest, hugging it in as we did when we were standing, keeping energy through the left leg on the mat, toes facing up, wind relating pose. Massaging here the ascending colon, helping digestion. Another version of a self hug here too. On your next exhale, taking the left arm on that leg and guiding it to the left side of the mat, finding the spinal twist. Finding the variation that feels right in your body today and letting go. One more inhale. Exhale, deepen. Inhale, return to center, hug that knee in one more time. Exhale, let the right leg release. Inhale, left knee comes into chest, hug it in. Maybe fingers are on top of the shin, maybe they're in the knee crease. Engaging still energy out the right heel, toes facing up towards the sky. Inhale, one more tight squeeze. Exhale, guiding left knee over to the right, spinal twist. Exhale. Softening into that space we've created for ourselves, space to hopefully feel held, seen, heard. One more inhale, length, crown to tail, and exhale, deepen the twist. Inhale back to the back at center. Hug that left knee in one more time. Exhale, releasing the tight grip. Inhale, bring the right knee to meet it. Hugging both just briefly, and exhale, finding the soles towards the ceiling, finding happy baby. Maybe rocking a little side to side, massaging the lower back. Maybe kicking out through one heel and the other. Maybe the eyelids are starting to drip down, looking inward. When you feel ready, knees come together one last time. We'll curl up, wrap the arms around the shins, give ourselves a big hug in a little ball. Maybe holding on one extra breath longer here, really feeling the connection. And exhale, unfurl into Shavasana. If there are any other postures your body still needs to feel complete, feel free to take them now. Otherwise, I invite you to gather whatever props, blankets, things you need to feel comfortable. And then surrender, let go, be held by the earth. Let the breath breathe you, natural breath.
And I'll walk us through an empathy exercise. So feel free to listen and visualize along with me. Bring first into your mind's eye the image of someone you know very well and love very deeply. Hold that image in your mind and now reach inside yourself to that space, probably somewhere between your heart and your solar plexus, where you've gathered this great amount of self empathy and care. Hopefully, a large enough amount that now we feel we have some to spare to send outwards. And like a yogic Care Bear stare, let's use this everyday superpower, holding the image of that person in your mind's eye. Inhale deep, let that ball of empathy light grow inside you. And exhale, let it radiate out and wash over that person. Next, inhale, calling into your mind's eye someone you are acquainted with, but perhaps don't know well. Maybe you don't even know their name. Maybe they're a clerk at a shop or a neighbor in your apartment building that you see but haven't met. Bring this person into your mind's eye. See them through the lens of empathy. Inhale deep, let that ball glow bright. And exhale, let it radiate out and wash over that person. Inhale this time, calling to mind either your whole block, your whole city, your whole country, the whole world, whatever image speaks to you of something big, something filled with so many souls that you'll never know, but you know you're connected to anyway. Hold them gently in your mind's eye. See them with an empathetic eye. And inhale all the way to your toes, the deepest breath of your day, maybe of the year. Inhaling more. And exhale with all that everyday magic. Let the light of empathy shine out and reign over all of those people, all of those beings, holding space and telling them you are not alone. Let go, rest, and trust I'm here to bring you out when it's time. Begin to deepen the breath.
finding gentle movements in fingers and toes. Maybe rocking the head gently from side to side. Inhaling the arms up long overhead, finding a stretch. And exhale when you feel ready, curling onto one side or the other, pausing in the fetal position. Pressing into the top palm gently, coming up to find a seat, keeping eyes closed or gaze soft, finding something to sit on if you'd like. And returning to our mudra we began class with, tucking the pointer into the base of the thumb, touching thumb to middle and ring finger, pinkies long. Close with this quote from Barack Obama. Learning to stand in somebody else's shoes, to see through their eyes. That's how peace begins. And it's up to you to make that happen. Empathy is a quality of character that can change the world. Sitting with that idea, we'll take 4 breaths together. Inhale, visualizing yourself in your mind's eye. And exhale, letting that empathy light shine back on yourself. Inhale, holding that loved one in your mind's eye. Exhale, shining that empathy towards them, knowing that they can feel it. Inhale, holding that acquaintance, that semi-stranger in your mind's eye. And exhale that wave of everyday magic their way. One final inhale from the base of the spine, holding perhaps the whole world in your mind's eye. And exhale, the warmth, the love, the empathy, like a hug over it all. Inhale, palms come to heart center, chin dips towards chest slightly. We'll close practice with one Om. Inhaling to Om. Exhale. Om. The teacher in me bows to and acknowledges the teacher in each and every one of you. Namaste. Namaste, yogis. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. If you enjoyed this class, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you'll be sure to know whenever I post my latest videos. Feel free to drop any comments as to what types of classes you'd like to see in the future. And may you find peace. Namaste.